Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Dead Space 3. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So, I went and took care of my scavenger bot business in between episodes, and you might have noticed that my rig is looking a little upgraded, because I picked up some upgrades while I was at it. I need loads of transducers in order to pick up some more stasis upgrades, though, which I very much want. So hopefully we're going to find those sometime
I think I found
soon.
one of those flight recorders.
Great. There should be more floating around the Roanoke.
Okay, I'll see what I can turn up.
What? What is with you guys? So it looks like all 3 of my flight recorders are on these silly little satellites that for some reason are just floating around in the debris field of the Roanoke. They're not somewhere else. Like, I don't know what the purpose of these things is if they're so closely gathered together. Oh no. I mean, they certainly appear to be... Oh, there's a 4th one? Hey. Yeah, eat it. Why? There.
All right, Ellie. I think I have enough flight recorders to reconstruct a safe route to the planet.
Great. What's next?
I put it all together into a navigation module and then plug it into the shuttle. I just need to find a bench. Should be easy enough.
Well, I know where a bench is, Isaac. But there's also another place for me to put a scavenger over there. And my scavenger is busy right now, so... Well, maybe he'll be done by the time we get to the bench. Isn't it nice having all this air? We've got like 8-ish minutes of air. More air than we've ever had in a Dead Space. Which is good, because we never spent this much time just gallivanting around in outer space. Either. Like, we did all that screwing around in there, and we've still got 4 minutes of air or so. Thank you. Can't go over there. Right. This is where we're going. So we've got to be getting close to going down to the planet. And I have a feeling that once we go down to the planet, we're not coming back from the planet. At least not until the end of the game. I don't think that there's going to be free passage back and forth between the planet and orbit. So I'm thinking that I should be double checking. What do these sell for? Scrap metal. Don't want scrap metal. What about you? Not that one. This one. What do you sell for? Oh, you sell for transducers, but I can only get 302 from the amount that I'm willing to sell. Which is a useful amount of transducers. We're doing it. I said we're doing it. Fine. I don't want to share it. I want to sell it. Ugh. That wasn't 302. That was 102.
I think that
Which
does it.
might still be a
We should have all
useful
the
amount.
parts we need.
Thank God. Now let's plot a course for the nearest shipping lane and get the hell out of
No,
here.
Robert. We're going to the planet.
Ellie, I know that's how this all started, but we are way over our heads. We can't take on a whole planet full of those goddamn things.
If not
Son of
us,
a gun.
then who? EarthGov is gone. Robert, we're the only ones left who can do this, and you know it.
Ellie, you have to admit it sounds crazy. I mean, how do we know there's really a solution down there?
Because you told me. In the Admiral's quarters, you said, turn it off. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Damn straight. Captain, we can't pass this up. Carter, I don't need your mutiny on top of all this. If I say we're not going, we're not going.
No, Ellie's right. There's a shot here and we're gonna take it. Now, you can come with us, or you can try to stop us, but remember, around here, we're worse dead than alive. Ellie, get the shuttle prepped. I'm on my way.
All right. So we're going to the planet, and before we go to the planet, I'm going to deploy that scavenger bot. And you're going to watch, because I feel like not pressing the pause button right now. That's really the only reason. But I mean, what other reasons are there? It's not like I'm going to get a comment saying, hey, we really didn't want to watch that. I mean, why are you even using the plural? Imaginary person that's not going to comment. Why can I hear it from so far away? It's not the same location that it just was, is it? That is the same location that it just was. What the heck? Okay, just kidding. We are going to pause. Okay, so I don't know if it's a bug or not, but it looks like this whole region resets every time I go outside. The salvage beacon keeps coming back, and the angry babies keep coming back. So I set the salvage bot on the place that it hasn't been before, and I'm just gonna move on, because I would happily just like put it on a YouTube video in the background and do this over and over again and farm all the resources I could ever want. But I have more episodes to record tonight, so that's not something that I should be doing right now. Am I going to put it back in this place? Yes? Yeah. Transfer done.
All right, navigation module installed for what it's worth.
Wait, I'm not getting any... Ah, there it goes.
And just in time. Looks like our flight window's approaching.
Good. I'm coming aboard.
Am I, though? Man, look at this beater. I think we're going to have a rough flight. What do you think? At least they found some stuff under the cloth. Isaac, would you lay off with the helmet?
Well, I'm glad to see you too. What's that look for? This is going to work, right?
Our window's coming up. We go now or not at all. Hey, what's up with the oxygen injector? Suck on, they're not locked down.
I tried, but the threads are rusty.
Let me see what I can do. If one of those pops loose, the cabin fire is going to burn us up before the atmosphere does. Do me a favor. Find the pressure reading on the main console and let me know when I have a solid seal.
That's done something. I saw the needle jump.
Pressure is rising, and it's steady. Ready when you are.
So why couldn't Ellie do that herself? Does she not have a kinesis module? Alright, everybody. Let's get ready to leave orbit in a considerably shittier ship than the one we arrived in. Bye-bye, unlimited loot. I will miss you.
This is suicide. Those mines will rip this ship apart.
It'll hold. Okay, everyone. Let's see if this thing can fly.
It'll hold, but we don't know if it'll
Sensors
fly.
online. I'm seeing mines at 2,000 meters.
Targeting computers spinning up. Okay, Isaac. You have the controls.
Projecting optimal route now. Try to keep it on course and shoot anything that gets in the way.
Thrusters, 1 quarter forward.
Good thing the shuttle has a gun. Wow. Oh, I'm piloting. Wow.
The mines have a lock on our heat signature. Here they come.
So I've gotta stay in the window. I shot those. How am I... We might be winding up doing this again. There's a lot of multitasking going on here.
10 seconds to entry. 8.
Okay.
Just hold it on course. If we hit it at the wrong...
I got it! Here's when the fun begins.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. I am not done after all. What do you mean off course?
The planes are shaking loose.
Everybody strap in! This is gonna be rough!
Hull temperature is all the way in the red.
We're coming in too hot.
Give me a course correction.
We can't correct now. We'll miss our window.
This angle, we won't reach the window.
Okay, I'm sending you a new vector.
Oh.
Shaking apart.
We're almost through.
We're gonna die.
Without the thrusters, we're dropping like a rock.
Shit.
Hang on! I gotta go reseal the tank.
Wow, so we're gonna leave our seat during a crash landing?
That's it. The engines are back online.
Okay, we'll get back to your... Come on.
Shit!
Well, that actually works okay for me.
Isaac, take the helm.
I'll take it out.
And now what?
I can't see anything!
Yeah.
What's our altitude?
There's blood on the gauge. I can't read it.
Whew. And... Okay, seriously. After all the stuff we survived, that was the thing that finally killed
I
Isaac.
can't see anything!
That
What's our altitude?
I was about to praise this sequence
Blood
for
on the gauge, I can't read it.
keeping the tension high by having you not have a choice but to collide with stuff, but now I feel like it's just kind of a little silly. Like some of these things I can shoot them, some of them I can't. And it's just like, well, wildly... Okay, that one felt like it was necessary. Bye! How'd that sound? Should have put your helmet on first. Oh. All right then. Well, the weather hasn't changed since we were here 200 years ago.
Ellie! Ellie!
Okay, so because we don't have a helmet, we are losing heat. So we have to stand by fires to... Oh, that's a good noise for sure.
Oh, the fires. They'll be warm. Use the fires. Stay near the fires.
You doing all right, Isaac? I don't have an objective. But I guess I ought to just go from one fire to the next. Right? Which means this might not have been a good choice of direction.
No.
For real? I mean, do I want to hang on to this cliff?
Ellie! Ellie, are you there? Damn it.
Okay. Well, I guess we better just move along. It's weird how we're getting drip-fed ammo when there's hasn't been anything to fight. Are there going to be necromorphs on the planet? So all those people died, right? I guess there were probably some holdouts like Tucker. And moving on. Where that fire at? Oh, come on. Where's the fire, though?
Ellie! Ellie!
Play the message. Play it. Why are you not playing it?
Isaac, if you find this... God, Ellie, come on! We're freezing to death out here! I'm coming! We're on our way to find some shelter. But I'm gonna leave you this trail of flares.
The man's dead, Ellie. Let's go.
Isaac, please, be alive.
Come on.
Oh, I thought he died. I guess he wasn't the one that got headshot by debris. Transducers, nice. I will appreciate those when I find a bench. And the other thing that I will appreciate when I find a bench is coming back here and putting that salvage pot down. Because I'm obsessed. Man, if Isaac is having all this trouble and it's only his head that's inadequately protected, how are all these other people doing? I don't think I'm going to get to go back after all.
Ellie. Come in. Ellie!
Okay. Oh, hey, flares. You know, I said several episodes ago that I didn't think I had made it very far in this before I got distracted, but I'm suddenly having a flashback to this moment. Corporal Simon Weber. Hey, Sarge, I seen a long line of MU-90s heading your way. What's the news? Is that the gravy train? Sergeant George Cochran. Not food, drill parts. Went over the ridge to ArcFac 1. The boys on the dig line found something mighty interesting under the ice. Weber. What could be more interesting than my stomach growling? More important. Cochran. Well, you know how in all the years man has been exploring space, we ain't never found life on any other planet? Weber. Sure, nothing but rocks and gas. Cochran. Well, there's life out here, no doubt, and it is one ugly son of a bitch. Boy, is it ever. Oh, hey, I can heal. Well, that's probably going to be helpful.
You're listening to Aloha Station, broadcasting to all the troops out there, wherever you are. Remember, boys, the colonies are counting on you. You're listening to Aloha Station.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Broadcasting to all the troops out there, wherever you are. Remember, boys, the colonies are counting on you.
Well, I guess we'll move along. Sure would be nice if we had found a helmet in there, right? Yeah, why is this suddenly familiar? I mean, aside from being sort of like very vaguely reminiscent of Lost Planet 3, which is the prequel, because it's cold. That's really the only reason. Maybe I played a lot more of this than I thought. turrets. Aloha Station, of course. They would have lays. That only makes sense. That guy seems really cool, don't you think? Bolus gun?
Facility ahead.
Ellie.
They get to the wall, or we're all lost in the...
How are they staying warm?
Ellie, is that you? Are you in range?
God damn it.
Survey charge. Cool. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. I want to go back, but I want a helmet more. So I'm just gonna hope that this isn't a one-way trip. And I also really hope that we're not gonna have to fight Big Boy over there before we pick up some adequate environmental protection. I'm gonna freeze to death before it stops. Gimme. +2 damage, -1 rate of fire? I don't like that. You know what else I don't like? I mean, now what am I gonna do? Just press on, I guess. I'll forget you guys. I'm leaving. Okay, I'm seriously about to die. But my question about whether there are going to be people has been answered. What am I doing? Other than getting dead. Maybe I should have gone through that door right behind me. Yep, freezing right to death. Somewhere around here there's got to be a key. Great. Now Isaac is frozen.
Just a friendly reminder from HQ. Be sure to have your ration card stamped
Oh
after every
ho
meal.
ho!
Don't want anyone going hungry out there. And now, a little something to warm you up.
Okay. Private Samuel Ackerman. I don't know if you guys got anything left in the pantry over there at RS9, but this hospitality unit is looking mighty bare. Sergeant George Cochran. Acknowledged, Private. Got a whole platoon to feed over here and not enough to go around. Ackerman. What about the depot? There have to be rations in there. Come on, cough up a key for a hungry soldier. Cochran. Sorry, Ackerman. Lumley is in charge of ration distribution. I'm sure he'll send fresh supplies to us as soon as he's able. Until then, you're just going to have to tighten your belt like the rest of us. Well, screw that. I'm going to take the key. If I don't get overwhelmed and eaten. But you know what? We don't actually have time for this because the timer says that we are all out of time for episode 9. So come back and see me again in episode 10 for more surprise attacks in the snow and more freezing, definitely more dismemberment, and I'm really hoping for some insanity. Talk to you soon.